Well, hey, broads, don't turn it off. I know you're expecting the bros, but I just had to give you a little important message before we dive in with the bros. So I know typically during the Bachelorette times, the bros every other week do a recap of the episodes, but this week actually both of our families are out of town enjoying a little R&R. So we had to record this a little bit earlier before the second episode came out for the bros to recap. So we knew that we had to just make sure something special happened for this bros episode to make it up to you. So of course we had to bring in our king, Craig Conant. And the next bros episode, we'll be back in the saddle with the recaps. But until then, please enjoy this bros and Craig Conant crossover. Let's get into it.
And welcome to another episode of Chatty Broads with Becca and Jess.
Ooh, zesty. Or like little kids call this spicy water.
Oh, that's yeah.
That's all. What is that? A Coors Light?
It looks like a Coors Light.
It's too early.
It is from the Rocky Mountains.
Oh,
It's probably the water that they make Coors out of. It's so bubbly.
nice.
Yeah, Ember just calls it bubble water.
It comes naturally bubbly out of the Colorado.
Get out of here.
No, it's just naturally gassy.
Yeah, it's natural gaseous.
It's
Sounds
natural
like my
gas.
kind of
It's
town.
natural gas water.
Born and raised. Well, we're already in this thing.
Hell yeah.
We started.
That's
Okay,
how I do it,
Then
too.
we're gonna
We're
lead
already in this thing.
We're gonna lead with this.
We were going to do some sort of beautiful intro, but actually, I do want to introduce. If you don't know, this is the chat. Becca and Jess don't sound different. This is the bros. We're back, but we have with us. We have with us.
a dog.
Boris and Ashley are going crazy. We have with us what I would consider to be the original Chatty Broads heartthrob.
Yeah,
I mean, just the absolute
hands down.
the absolute lust and temptation of the Chatty Broads, of the Broads fans.
Yeah.
We have with us the one and only Craig Conant.
Hey, what's up?
Dude,
Now-
he's here.
How are
Craig,
you?
I brought you something because
Oh
I
my
figured
god.
this would go over well with you.
I fucking love gummies.
And I wanted you to know that every time you come on Chatty Bros, we'll buy you candy.
I love candy.
See? There
Octopuses. I never had the octopus. I only
sour
had the
octopus?
I've never
worms.
even seen those.
I
you
saw
go. I
that.
didn't know what to buy you, and I was like, he'll probably like the
Sour
sour
gummy.
I was
I
like,
like-
sour gummies will just go over hard.
Sour gummies and peanut butter candies. Like
Those are the
Reese's.
two?
That's
Not
my-
together, though.
Oh, not together. What are you? I'm not a psychopath.
I'm just saying.
That is one of the hardest things about dating Becca is her peanut allergy.
Oh.
So
that wouldn't work. I'd just be
all
like, I'm
the
sorry.
peanut
That's a
candies are out.
divorce.
Butterfingers.
Yeah, that I
Wow.
that hurt me.
Right?
Peanut butter's my favorite.
Reese's, butter. I mean, we can go on.
Or just peanut sauce,
Tagalongs.
Thai peanut, Thai sauce.
Oh,
I
the
mean,
foods, dude. Chinese food, Thai food. Virtually pan-Asian food, other than Japanese food, is mostly like
I'm just sad
Canned.
now. I
yeah.
gotta go.
Let's
guys.
go. I think it's good.
Right?
Thank you so much for
Sympathy.
joining us.
sympathy for me.
R.I.P. Peanuts. Oh,
That's a good deal breaker
Yeah.
question. It's like certain foods where you're like, if you're not into that, it's like, I don't know.
Oh, that was totally on my list. And then, kids kind of changed that.
Yeah, that's the thing. You do have the kid, which is a small factor.
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be so funny. Just like screw my
Be there.
screw my beautiful family.
Right.
I'm
Nah.
going to eat peanuts
Be a
on,
good
on
dad.
the side of the road.
Right? Be a good dad and a good partner, or eat peanuts.
Yeah, you chose the higher path for sure.
Yeah, it was close, but I think that was a good call.
Becca or peanuts.
And then out comes Mr. Planners, and he's just like, just like, ah.
Yeah, Mr.
I've
Planners,
lost another one.
get on the bus stop, Mr. Planners. You're out of here.
Is that a new thing, by the way? The whole peanut thing? Like, I just don't remember growing up as a kid and seeing that a lot. But I
What?
feel like now I see it all the time. Like, everyone has an allergy.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, I didn't see.
those weak pussy bones in the
I don't know,
millennials.
No, dude, we used to
But
give out
it sounds
peanuts
like
on
I'm saying it like
planes.
that, but I honestly don't remember being a kid and
I
having
don't remember. There was maybe one
it
kid
was
in the whole
random.
school.
No, it
now
wasn't-
it's like half.
all the time.
Right? It's because we let them live.
Where it happened, Darwin.
That's the thing.
Just
Darwin
kidding,
would've
that was
killed
the
them off.
darkest- Yeah, but I don't understand how it was not rampant and now it is. That's what I don't
get.
understand.
It's
I
kind of
don't
like the
get it.
gluten thing.
It was.
Yeah.
Remember, we used to get peanuts on planes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like enough of a like we don't give a fuck about how many people have this give out peanuts on planes and just infest the planes with like peanut fumes.
And other people don't have this,
right?
Other countries.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not nearly as bad as it. So this is what I was told with the gluten shit, and I did zero research, so I'm gonna sound real
bro
dumb
science
right here.
Good.
Bro science.
Yeah, and then
Joe Rogan science.
yeah,
Let's go.
Supposedly, scientists made gluten more rampant in a lot of our food supplies because it makes shit looks bigger, badder, better, and it sells more.
Makes sense.
So all of a sudden, it went from like it's a natural occurring thing, but they juiced it up, and then all of a sudden, people started coming up with all these gluten allergies.
Well, also
makes sense.
I just heard that. I was like, yeah, a scientist trying to fuck shit up. I believe that.
To make it bigger and sell more?
Yeah, for more
it's just
money.
process, like the amount of process that goes into our foods. A lot of people who have like a gluten intolerance or like a reaction to breads, processed bread in the United States, will go to Europe and eat like a
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, I
And
had
they're
bread,
fine.
no
Yeah.
problem.
totally fine.
My
And
sister in dairy in Mexico, she was fine.
yeah,
It was
a
an
lot
all-
of it's just the like the refining process. Like we bleach flour and then have to re-inject it with nutrients,
What is
and
wrong
just
with
fortify
us?
it.
Hey, how about leave bleach out of the food chain?
right?
As far as I'm concerned, y'all don't have the American stomach that I have.
Chlorine and bleach and all that. Yeah, the dumpster that is my gut.
Okay, which brings me to a theory I have about you need to keep a certain level of bullshit in your system to keep you, because I'm never sick. I never feel bad. But everyone I know who's super healthy is always sick. They always feel like my back hurts. There's always some shit going on. So I feel like there might be a level of like the fact that I grew up with like Taco Bell, smoked cigarettes heavily through my 20s. Like my body's got a nice coating.
You don't think I ate a little dirty, rotten McDonald's
That's
yesterday?
what I'm saying.
We were
That's
literally
what I'm
talking about it. We
saying.
were like, dude, McDonald's is so good. The only thing that's bad about it is that it's supposedly bad for you.
Bad for you.
Apparently. It's plastic.
Apparently.
You just ate a plastic burger.
It's supposedly bad.
that was
fake
the
news.
best tasting plastic I've
For
ever had in my
real.
life.
Unbelievable.
But I know what it is.
It's so good.
That airport food, I just eating Taco. I ate Taco
Cement.
Bell and McDonald's on the road recently. I'm just like, what are you doing?
Dude, so speaking of this, my buddy was talking about Panda, talking shit on Panda Express. Well, Panda Express, the food's really good. Apparently, the corporate structure at Panda Express is like super evil, toxic.
Love it. I wouldn't have it any other
He's
way.
not. Nice.
He's doing like
He
a
creates good food. It's like SNL. you
he's
know?
doing a documentary on this stuff. And he was saying at like a corporate event, they had like some woman, like a volunteer, came up on stage and they did the whole like, you got to like strip the ego down and things. And they made this woman like take all her clothes off and get naked on stage.
So
and
Panda
was there
is
like
evil.
corporate, like stuff you hear about, like
Oh, like crazy cult shit.
yeah, like crazy. Like the Panda,
This
the
wasn't-
high up Panda corporate structure is like crazy culty.
Was this 1955
Flagellating.
when this
No,
happened?
dude.
This is
Turn of the
Mad Men?
century.
Right? Of all places, you're like, you know, I
Yeah.
see like Bezos doing some shit like this or Steve Ballmer, but like Panda.
Or WeWorks, you know?
Yeah.
Guy who lost all his
Totally.
money.
Panda Express.
Yeah, WeWorks hit it hard because of COVID, huh?
Yeah, they lost. He basically just lost the company like $100 billion or something like that. He got murdered.
Tough break,
Oh,
bro.
sorry, bud.
Him and the woman from the Tour de France who had
Oh, did she?
Oh,
You haven't seen that?
Oh, man, that poor lady. She's probably getting death threats out the wazoo.
My
Oh,
God.
God. What an idiot. Why are
I
people so
couldn't-
stupid?
I just
Let me
couldn't-
stand on the fucking road.
But more.
Her back is turned to the Peloton. She's just grinning and she's got her side and just boom. Just
For the gram.
backside.
That was for the gram.
She put a body on the line for the gram.
Oh my
Listen, I will
God.
say though, just for self-preservation alone, how was there not like I understand wanting to get the good pick, but like there's dudes going 60 miles an hour like a train to not be like I can hear them coming.
Also,
like
there-
nothing.
Also, the thousands of people on the sideline who just
what?
let
No
her
one
do
just
this.
pull
Who
her
are not
back.
screaming like
Where's the accountability? Like, what about, you know, everyone should be
Well,
guilty by
let's-
association in
Let's
that
let
situation.
this dumb lady be what she was. A dumb lady.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
This is
Now
not
she has to,
popular
like,
she had to amongst his fan base. But I mean, it was a guy. I'd call him a dumb fucking guy.
Right,
She
right.
stood in the road in front of a army of bikers with a giant sign and ruined it.
What
Yeah,
did the sign say? Do we know that?
I don't
I'm
know.
about to ruin this.
Because I wonder if it was a political move or something.
No,
Or it was
that
just her
was
website.
That she was just a dum dum. Like, it was like an honest
bicyclists-
mistake.
Bicyclist killed my mom or something.
But the
Yeah.
fact
She's out
that
here
like
just-
Yeah.
yeah, maybe.
It's just big anti-bicyclist.
a big wheel hurt my son's toe.
Yeah.
And now I'm ruining bicycles for everybody. Safety first.
She just jumps.
Put on
into
a
it.
helmet. Don't go
She
outside.
was unscathed though. She was unscathed, but she's apparently had to flee the country.
Oh.
That's what I feel bad about. Like, no one deserves death threats. Just call her a
Except,
dumb.
you know what I think about it? It's like the guys who fuck up World Series. You remember
Yeah.
the guy who stuck his right? That dude still, he had to change his name. They basically put him into witness protection.
That's so fucked up. He didn't mean he leave. It's you just go.
Chicago,
Oh, this is
Chicago. He had to immediately leave Chicago. That was like boom.
people are insane. Like in my head, you should just be like, "Oh, fuck that guy," and then
Right.
that's it. That's it. These
But now you're entering in the world of like what sports means to people.
You got sports curses.
and it's a whole nother world.
My cheering helps the Dodgers win. I know that. I know that for a fact. Me watching the games.
That's true. They do know that.
yeah. You put your hat on sideways on top of your head. Won the game.
My rally cap, dude. Absolutely.
Okay, so we have a bit of a structure today. We got a bat call from the bat phone who said, "Hey," the lady said, "Hey, there is a truth or dare game for you guys to play.
Yay.
Ready to go." So we walk into the room and Jess has set up a full-blown truth or dare buckets with some dare materials. So
Those some nice.
it's
wood
ready
bowls.
to go.
Look at those. Wood
I know
bowls.
the wood bowls are ready to go.
Teak. Is that teak?
So I guess the real question
like
comes
it.
down to:
Good eye.
is it a teak? Yeah, high end.
Tiki.
Are tiki guys made out of teak?
Yes.
Traditionally.
100%. I just Googled it.
You got the implant.
Yes.
Okay, broads, we are here interrupting the bros truth or dare business with Craig Conant. Wow, what a ride. Listen, I need to talk about something though, okay? Recently, I got noise canceling headphones, and broads, how did I live this long without them? Having no outside noise is oddly euphoric, but then, it got much better. I listened to a short, sexy story from Dipsy on my noise canceling headphones, and it was pure relaxed bliss. Dipsy is an audio app full of short, sexy stories designed to turn the outside world off and turn you on.
Okay, I'm going to admit the first time that I listened, I thought that these stories might come off as cheesy, but I can confirm they are so good. The characters actually feel real. The stories are super immersive, and it almost feels like you're right there in the middle in the best way, and there's literally so many different ones to choose from. So whatever you're into, I promise you'll find a story that suits you. Plus, Dipsy releases new content every week, so there are always tons of new exciting things to explore. Also, the app is really gorgeous. I love the user interface, and yeah, it never feels corny at all, and I give it a 10 out of 10.
The aesthetic is everything. But it doesn't just stop there, broads. Oh no. Dipsy, you're going to find so much great content to help you relax and let go. Everything from wellness sessions to sensual bedtime stories. I love those. And also soundscapes. If you listen to any of Dipsy's content before you drift off to bed, I promise you'll sleep better and wake up feeling more relaxed.
Yeah, and just in case we didn't make it clear, it's basically like audio erotica. And it's, I think, like an amazing way to spend either if you're by yourself or a few minutes of like foreplay. I just love Dipsy. For listeners of the show, Dipsy is offering an extended 30-day free trial when you go to dipseastories.com/chatty. That's 30 days of full access for free when you go to DIPSEA stories.com/chatty. Like a dip in the sea. That's how it's spelled. dipseastories.com/chatty.
Y'all, I don't know what happened, but I did not get the gift of being an amazing chef like my mother and my sister did. I'm not bad by any means, like not terrible, but the stuff I've seen them whip out, it looks like incredible out of nothing. I don't even understand. And I used to really dread planning dinners because it just didn't come that easily to me. All the fun was taken out of cooking, and that's not how it's supposed to be. Cooking should be a time to be creative and try new things and bond with loved ones. And thanks to Green Chef, it can be that for everyone, no matter how skilled or unskilled you are in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love Green Chef. And here's the deal. They have a team of expert chefs that design new flavorful menus each week that you get to choose from. And you get a box with pre-portioned, partially prepared ingredients, plus super easy to follow instructions. So you can whip up a healthy home-cooked meal easily, quickly, and most importantly, you have a little fun while you're doing it. And if you follow any specific dietary values like keto, plant-based, or paleo, you'll find a ton of different options on Green Chef's weekly menus. And Green Chef, in my opinion, has like the best options when it comes to like if you're looking specifically for vegetarian or vegan options.
Beck and I both love Green Chef because it creates an opportunity also for our kiddos to get involved. Because all of the chopping and measuring is done before you get your boxes, you can let your little ones help without having to worry. My daughter Ember loves leading the charge on dinners when we have a Green Chef meal to prepare. And honestly, it's so cute to see how much she enjoys making dinner for us. And it's making her confident in the kitchen too, which is amazing.
Go to greenchef.com/chatty100 and use code chatty100 to get $100 off, including free shipping. That's greenchef.com/chatty100. Use code chatty100 to get $100 off, including free shipping.
So,
Chip.
the real question is, who wants to go first? This guy.
I was
the late
late.
guy. He was late. He was
I was
late. He
late.
gets to go.
That's
So I
from
will-
Dumb and Dumber, remember?
Oh, yeah. So you get to choose, and I will, since it's close to me, I'll just hand it to y'all. So what's it going to be, big guy? Ooh. Oh, by the way, the broads sent these in.
Yeah, so I'm like,
I have not
I'm not
seen
doing no
these.
dare.
I
No
don't
one's
know.
seen
I'm a
these.
grown man now. Before I'd lick a turret on the side of the street. Now I'm like,
By the way,
okay,
I don't think
I'm gonna
they're-
dare
Yeah,
me.
all right.
Dare me
Oh,
to do something.
brave
Let's see.
soul.
Let's see what
Babe.
kind of dares the
I'm just
broads
gonna
came
dig
up
in.
with. They'll either be really really mellow, or they'll be like really fucked up. I
they'll
don't
like
I-
rubber band your nutsack and razor them on.
like on here. Like, what can we show? It's YouTube.
Drag Grayson behind the truck.
Stick a hot Cheeto in your nose and leave it in there for 5 minutes.
Oh, that's awful. Oh, no.
No fucking way! Jess has hot Cheetos in here. This is mean.
That's fucked
So
up.
she read them. So she read them. She read them and then prepared for. Here, you.
Well, I didn't know that Jess had a bag of hot. I wouldn't have to stop for a gas station breakfast if I known she'd had these.
in your nose, bro. That's
gotta
going
leave
to
it-
ruin
you
your
gotta leave it
day.
roast.
Can you
Gotta get
opt
the
out
timer.
for truth after you don't want to do the dare?
No.
Actually, this is. I just have a feeling this one's like one of the
That's
better,
a
like
really
less
creative-
brutal one.
That's a less brutal
Well,
one?
just because if it's like.
That sounds awful.
Okay,
Yeah, that
look,
maybe
look,
maybe
look.
is
There we go.
What one do we want? Oh,
one
God.
that can just really get in there. Ooh, that looks good.
Oh, that's a little fat cock for your nose there.
All right, here we go. Starting the timer. 3, 2.
Oh no. Oh, I don't like this. Can we just go back to banter, boys?
And then
Well, you know, I don't think
it.
it's going to be so bad because I heard hot Cheeto. Oh, it's starting.
Oh shit.
He eats it too, just like to balance it out.
Starts crying. Oh, it's not gonna be.
All right, it's not being so bad.
It's not so bad. It's just a nice middle.
Okay.
No, it's far from the worst thing that's gone up my nose.
Okay, all right.
Some
Been
things,
there, brother.
some things really sting.
All right.
This Molly made my brain hurt.
Yeah.
What? Whose turn? Counterclockwise? I don't know.
I think it's. Oh, yeah, I'll go first. I'll go. I'll go after you.
It does make
Shit.
it hard to drink my coffee though.
All right, I'm gonna go. Truth.
Fuck. Coffee on my Chatty
I
Broads
saw
shirt.
that.
I spilled it all over my brand new
That's
Chatty
podcast
Broads.
clip gold right there.
Chatty Broads.
Just you with the
plug.
Cheeto
Oh,
and
no
the
problem.
nose spilling coffee.
How often do you groom below the belt? What style do you go
That's
for?
so much better than a flaming hot Cheeto.
I got lucky.
Come on, give me another truth.
Another one?
No, I mean, yeah, go ahead. I'm excited.
I would
now.
say, once a week, I'll go all the way.
Once a
once
week.
a week. I'm
Yeah.
like every other month. I go bush
yeah.
league, boys.
Yeah.
I get lazy.
I got a razor in there. No, it's like a personal thing. Like I'm out. And I go full. I don't do like,
No, I
landing
just
strip.
trim.
My
I
pubes
just
don't grow
trim.
that fast.
Really? Well, no, mine don't grow fast either, but I go I just do it. I'm in the shower and I just do it.
I know I can see up your
Yeah.
shorts. hanging out.
Do you
This
use
guy's nutsack
Well-
just hanging out. This should be a chatty
what's
balls.
that? What's the company? What's that?
Dude, I'm sorry. Once I got back into shorts, I'm not going back. I'm not wearing pants ever again.
Okay, first of all, I don't
love
know if it's
shorts.
on camera, but these aren't just shorts. These are like loose shorts. These are just like
Yeah, but I got tight underwear
I've
on.
had to start wearing boxers again because I've been wearing so many shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wore pants.
Craig, where's your
I'm a
shorts?
professional.
Yeah. Where's your suit?
Shorts. These guys.
I wish Craig would have showed up in just a tux. Just been like, I'm a professional. I come
He showed up
ready.
on time.
He did show up ready.
It's because he's sober.
Ugh.
Although I heard you're California sober now.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody might have smoked a little joint this morning. I'm not saying who.
Someone.
You asking for a friend?
Yeah.
I got my pen.
I got one in the car. I got some fireworks too, bro. I got you.
I saw that.
Yeah.
We should light some off.
Do you dare me to go buy illegal fireworks and sell them?
Done.
To kids.
Too late.
Stand outside of the middle school and sell them.
Oh, shit.
All right, I got 2 minutes left on this thing.
How's it feeling? Not bad.
It's not so bad. So
kinda leveled
what
out?
I was going to say before the picante started kicking in was that I had always heard a rumor that these don't actually have any real spice on them.
Oh.
It's like a chemical that makes your tongue like think that there's spice.
Oh, that's great for children. Good job,
Perfect.
corporation.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But right when I was going to say that, it started to like burn.
Yeah.
But, you know,
It leveled off.
I probably killed whatever sensory's in there from
From
college and party days.
Yeah,
And
he cleans it out. Cayenne cleanse.
Yeah.
You started a new trend.
exactly.
Cheeto poof.
Cheeto poop.
You stick it to the hole in there?
So they just connected. Oh, God.
Bone. All
I
right.
hope not.
I'm doing truth
Your
all the
turn.
way. I ain't
Truth?
getting no fucking Cheeto up my nose, bro. I got shit to do today. All right.
I'm going to be going for all the dares. I don't want the broads to know anything about me.
Yeah, you don't want the truth out.
Have you ever used a sex toy solo? If so, what was it? Oh man.
That is
Yes.
exactly
Come
why I
on.
don't want to go for truth.
I mean,
'Cause you
what-
have to tell the
what
truth. You-
Time?
You have to, dude.
You have to tell it.
You
How
have to
much-
say it.
I will. I don't give a fuck. You know that.
Yeah.
But how much truth do you want?
I want all of it.
Like
All of it.
A homemade fifi. My cousins that were in prison, as you know from the. Anyways, they in prison you make fifi. They're homemade pocket pussies.
Yeah.
And you put like a glove or a condom, and you roll it up in a washcloth, so it's like in the middle, like a cinnamon roll. You
Yeah.
know. And then you put
Like a cinnamon roll.
yeah, you know, like you're fucking the middle of the cinnamon
fucking
roll,
the
but like
cinnamon
you know,
roll.
like a tube. It's
Right.
like a fleshlight, but old school homemade. Before fleshlights were invented, they're called fifis. They're big in prison, juvenile halls, and etc.
And et cetera.
And so then you just squeeze some lotion there, and you fuck it. You can heat it up in
Yeah.
the microwave.
That's a
for
lot of
4 to
work.
6
Wow,
seconds.
yeah.
Put in between some mattresses, then
Oh, I
you just
did it.
wax that. You wax that mattress, and you just hump away.
Oh, so you put it in the mattress so that
Yeah,
you're
you
not,
don't
so
have
you're
to. You
hands
can just
free.
use it hands free. You could put it in the couch. You could do whatever you want.
What would you say would be the lead time from 0 to fucking the couch? Like what? How much work?
Oh, you can make them
Wait, you
pretty
put
quick.
it in
bro.
the
You're
couch?
good at- Oh, and then like the washcloth, you can. I'm just saying you put it underneath the cushions, and then it's like stuck, and then you could like fuck something.
Got it.
This is how gross guys are.
This is how desperate
Just
we are.
Animals.
And then,
Oh my God.
yeah, I think that's it. But
Okay.
you don't have to do that. People do that. I did think I did that once. I was like, that was weird.
Yeah.
And then I just moved it myself.
Got it.
And you put like a sock over it to keep it, or rubber bands to keep it from unraveling.
You got to keep the tension.
Yeah.
So that's your sex toy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Is that a sex toy? And I
think
probably,
so. I mean, it's sort of
there's a lot more stories.
Like
so.
fake vaginas that guys fuck themselves with. That's a sex toy. This is just like a DIY version
Yeah.
of that.
Yes,
This
exactly.
is the garage sale
Yeah,
version.
that totally counts.
I've definitely like put like an ex-girl's dildo underneath my nutsack while I jacked off when she was not there.
A little bit of pressure.
Yeah.
a little bit of pressure, a little bit of
A
vibration.
little bit of vibration on that old prostate. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but not in. Just
not?
up against.
No, I don't. I definitely have shoved shit in my ass, but not her dildo.
Got it.
Probably like a Persian cucumber or like a finger.
I think every guy's put stuff in his butt while he's
contraband.
masturbated.
Yeah, for
We've all
sure.
done it.
I haven't. I know.
This guy doesn't even fuck his own ass.
But I'm new to the ass game, and I'll be honest with you, it's great.
It's a life changer.
It's a life changer. I'm new to the ass game
Yeah,
though.
it was a life changer.
Get over yourself. There's a cheat code button in the back, boys.
That's what I'm saying.
That was what
Morse code.
I
Morse code.
opened up to it. I opened up to it, and then
Like semi recently, or like
I started. Yeah, like with Becca,
that's what I'm saying. More recently, me too.
and I went and told my buddy, and he was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
He's
I
like,
got the same
you're late.
reaction.
You're late to the party.
Welcome, dude. We've been partying for
I was like,
years.
"Dude, I've had
You start
such a
off with-
closed mind."
You start off with
On
one
my
finger,
butthole.
and then later down the line, you're like, use two, you know?
But yeah, then- yeah, you-
That's heavy metal.
He's like, that's too far.
That's heavy metal. He's like, dude, I'm not ready to go in the pit yet. I'm just like in the
I'm
stands.
not quite ready for any of that.
Use your ring finger.
Just move
Baby
digits.
steps, you know,
Oh, shit.
just baby steps.
Anyways. Yeah. You didn't know.
That's what girls. If you want to do this and your man's hesitant, just tell him it's science.
Yeah, just tell him it's science. Say, babe, It's Morse code, babe. Beep,
Do you like science?
Do you believe in science?
All right.
No.
It's Muscle Milk's turn again.
Yeah, it's time. This is my breakfast, dude. Gas station. We're just trying to pack it in.
I love it. Are you going truth or dare?
Let's keep up with the dares.
Dares. Okay, here we
Because
go.
we're all kind of answering everyone's truth question anyway, you know?
Yeah. Read your Instagram search history from your phone out loud. Dude, please tell me you didn't delete.
It's like big Brazilian booties oiled up.
That's so gnarly.
It's just gonna be names.
It's gonna be embarrassing.
It's gonna be names of hot chicks.
It's gonna be names of okay, it's the gym. So Long Beach Rising.
Okay.
Abigail Barlow.
Who's that?
I have no idea.
Sometimes you're just like, let me look at my friend's friend they posted.
my
And you're like,
coworker's
I have
girlfriend.
no
It's
idea.
your coworker's
Yeah.
girlfriend. Love it.
It's one of my coworkers'
Yeah,
girlfriends.
you have a lot of those. Just the curious, like, who's that?
She does.
You know?
Well, so she's got.
No. That's a search though. That's different
This is
than
in
a
my
click
search.
on. That's he
Oh,
looked
you
it
had to
up.
look
I looked it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
So
weird
she
then.
does though. She do you guys know what's the fucking British show that everyone was really into?
Love
with, like-
Island.
How to be a millionaire.
No, it's
Who
like
wants
a
to-
period piece.
The
where
British who wants to be
It's a period piece, and it's like kind of new, and they keep playing like modern
Bridgerton.
songs.
Downtown
Bridgerton.
Abbey.
Bridgerton. So then there's
That's the technical.
Have you seen the musicals spin-offs of Bridgerton?
No.
Well, my friend's girlfriend makes all these musical spin-offs.
Nice.
They're now doing a Broadway musical based on her original music.
So why is she in your search history?
Because it's my coworker's girlfriend.
Okay,
and he was
got
like,
it.
you should look her up. Whatever.
I was hoping for a juicier answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
College ex-girlfriend is next.
Oh, okay, that's a good
that's
one.
Juicy.
That's juicy.
Yeah.
Just checking in, just checking
my
in.
cousin's wife.
So there's a lot of interest in other people's chicks, which I find
And then I have
interesting.
hashtag father-daughter surf sesh,
Cute.
father-daughter surf trip, father-daughter surf.
So you redeemed yourself.
I was
Got it.
trying to find the father-daughter surf video that was
And then you
sick.
got bored, and you're like, "What's my buddy's wife up to?"
What's my ex-girlfriend up to? What's my buddy's girlfriend up to? Yeah. Just checking in, you know.
Yeah,
that could have been a lot worse.
Mine would be boring. It'd just be all comedy clubs that I tagged in recent posts.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's
understandable.
I'm not really searching or following many on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's just painful.
Well, you know what's an interesting thing is guys will like the pictures.
That's
Who-
bold.
And I'm always just like, that
People see that.
your girlfriend could see that. Like, I understand looking at it, but to like it, you immediately it's like putting your search history online. You're
I
like,
just saw something recently to bring that up. My buddy posted his wife's ass on vacation. It was a nice ass.
Yeah.
And then like our other buddies liked the photo, and I'm like,
It's weird.
You're like, what do I do?
Yeah, I didn't like it. I was like, it's weird.
I don't get it. I'm so skeptical of all the things I see of like the models on Instagram because like Becca showed me how the girls take butt photos and it was crazy. She did this like weird pose where her legs were like kind of split and then she was like up on her tippy toes and like kind of turned. And she was like, okay, look, if I stand like this versus this. And I was like, this is why I just don't trust any of it.
right.
That's
And
why
I
I
just
like
end
to
up
see the
looking at
crease
these-
and the hang. You're like, ain't no faking that.
I want to
That's
see
8 pounds of ass.
I want to see the
hanging.
whole,
wow, wow.
right? I want to see both
Crease
feet.
and the hang. That's a fucking song.
I want to see like kind of a derpy pose. I want like both feet flat on the ground, like one knee kind of turned inward, like
Oh my
when,
God.
like, when no one's looking, just like the slouch. I want to see a butt photo with a slouch posture.
That's the new TikTok.
That's what you're
trend.
mostly looking at, right?
That's true. The crease and the hang. Is that it?
Yeah, the big old fat ass hang. You're like, oh, God bless you, lady.
Love
God bless you.
it. Merry Christmas to all. All right. I'll do dare this time.
Well, I'm never doing dare.
Also, though, if you follow a bunch of stuff like that and then anyone opens up your Instagram, it's just like,
All booties.
yeah.
Oh, this is another easy one. DM Tyler Cameron and ask him to rep Chatty Bros merch.
It's like,
Kirk Cameron.
Yeah, the actor turned
Evangelist.
yeah.
Tyler, do you know who Tyler Cameron is?
Mm-mm.
He was on The Bachelor, but we bring him up in almost every single episode.
Yeah, because we want to be friends with him because he's just an absolute broski who like
Nice.
chills.
He's definitely a toiler,
He's
not
like,
a Tyler.
"Fuck." He's one of those guys.
Yeah.
and he just lives in like New York and Miami.
Like, so
and
we were
balls
talking
out.
about merch, putting your face on merch. So his best friend was the Bachelor. Like, he was the first black Bachelor, this guy, Matt James. They're best friends. Their merch is literally them eating pizza on there. That's their merch, just photos of them just like eating pizza and doing things together.
But it's not ironic and funny. It's like, this is cool.
Like, they're best buddies. They live together. They're roommates. And they just like...
They killing it in the merch game?
Killing it.
Absolutely. They're just killing it in everything.
Killing it in life.
Good. Anyone who talks like us. Twyler!
They're just like,
dude.
they're just like, fuck, yeah, absolutely. It's all that. It's all just like,
Yeah.
For sure. Like,
That's the best way to live.
but they're like shredded and like very good looking.
And
They're
they're like-
absolutely killing the game.
hey, so like we have a penthouse in Miami for the next week. Like, how
What are you up
about
to?
you and your friends want like private plane down to my, like, on us? Like, we'll fly you guys down there, just stay in our penthouse and party with us in South Beach for the week. So fucking, yeah, we'll just be hanging out with our shirts off by the pool, eating pizza all day.
What are you doing? You're like,
Yeah,
you win.
those are good dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a good time.
You, like, want to play some ping pong?
Yeah.
Tyler.
Yeah,
Tyler.
I do. Yes, I do want
love-
to play ping pong. I
Yeah.
love ping pong.
He's like, yeah, I got this granite table. It's nice, I guess.
You want to look at my wife on Instagram?
But we imagine them as like grown up rich, like grown up. You ever seen the movie Blank Check?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when he pimps his room out?
Yeah.
That's how I imagine their life.
Yeah.
They're just like 8-year-olds.
That's
who now
awesome
have-
though, like to come in that wealth and be a cool, good person still,
Yeah.
you know.
That's what I
That's
wish.
not always
I
the
wish I had a
case.
zip line going out of my room.
That's fantastic. I do too. And
Big kid shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pick another one because I think we've already like DM'd him, so I feel like that's kind of
Redundant.
redundant.
Yeah.
Eat a cricket.
Oh.
You gotta find.
Yeah,
one.
I'm sticking with truth. It
Here,
better
while
be
you look for a
chocolate
cricket-
covered, dude.
Oh, did she buy? Oh, sick.
Okay, I got. I don't want nothing. What are you?
Eat like a
fucking
handful of
snake,
crickets,
bro?
dude.
You
my
frog.
God.
Shove them in there.
Oh, jeez.
Let's make it graphic.
No, dude, don't do
Evan's cricket mukbang right here.
it. I like how I'm saying don't do it when I chewed on
Oh,
it.
hot
dude,
Cheetos?
that is gnarly too. This is not
Want one of
like
these?
cricket treats.
thank
This
you.
is like, I mean, it smells like a farm.
Eat it. Eat a handful.
Oh my!
Just one, bro.
God,
don't overdo
dude.
it.
Wash it down with some hot Cheetos. Yeah. That's a good amount. No. Come on, keep it.
If you guys can see, it's a good chunk. Here we go.
Ah.
Oh, so gross.
Get him a water.
mouth to the microphone. So you hear
I'm nervous. You want my yerba mate?
Fuck, it was really gross.
Ugh. Why'd you eat so many?
Because it's way tighter than just
Effect.
one.
Ugh.
Can you feel their little like sensor
Wow.
thing?
Okay,
Was it all right?
it got better at the end. It kind of more like became a little bit more of a sunflower seed thing going on.
Yeah, I was gonna say that dipped in chocolate I could do because I
I'm
know
so
it changed things,
interested.
but I'm good on it straight up.
Yeah,
I am so interested. I actually just want.
it'd be a lot better if it wasn't like plain, but if it was like maybe a little cayenne pepper or something,
try
it would
one?
go down a lot of bit better. But
to try one.
it was more like the consistency too of just feeling the legs and stuff.
They're supposed to be really good for you. A lot of protein in these. There you go, there you
Yeah,
go.
I remember watching just one of those bizarre foods, and
It just kind of tastes like a farm.
they have flea markets with
Yeah.
all just sorts of bugs. They just sell roaches and crickets, and
Yeah.
and people just eat them. It's good, high in protein.
It doesn't taste like it. Honestly, if you left that open next to me, I'd probably just be popping them.
But I will say a handful was nasty. Like it was like a lot of chalk.
Okay, it tastes like, you know when you have things that are unsalted?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And
It
you're
was
like,
just
oh, they're always supposed to be salted.
that should have been salted. All right.
Oh, that's not salted.
No.
No, it's just
like
dry.
an unsalted sunflower seed is trash.
Yes,
It's literal trash.
Give me
Salted
the
sunflower seeds are
sodium.
delicious.
give me that high blood
These salted
pressure.
would be fucking good.
I'm doing truth. You don't have to ask me. I will never
sure?
do a dare. Yeah, I'm not eating no fucking cricket.
Why the dares are?
You know, fuck.
I do like the idea of you eating something that makes you shit your brains out so you can't go to whatever next you have.
I got
And you're
too
just like,
much
dude, I
shit.
got.
I gotta meet with some gangsters in the hood, man. I can't be having the shits.
You have a meeting, a gang meeting.
How's this? I want to hear this.
I don't want to do this one. I should have chose dare.
Let's hear it. What's the question?
What's the worst sex you've had with your current partner? That's why it makes it bad.
That's good.
Why can't it just be partner?
No,
You guys are vindictive.
No,
this is
yeah,
malicious.
worst sex with a
nostril-
partner is just a random question. You got to say current. That's what makes it hurt.
And what
Lingering.
made it bad?
Lingering burn in my nostril right now.
Paying the price.
Yeah, it's like once you pull it out, it doesn't stop. I gotta like wash my nose.
I think there was only
Bad sex.
one time. I don't know how to say this. This makes me just look like an asshole. It was just sex, good sex, normal sex, and then all of a sudden there was blood everywhere and all over the comforter.
And you weren't ready for it.
I wasn't ready for it, and the shock of it, I just went,
Yeah.
I'm okay with it, and it just caught me off guard, and then I was a little bitch about it, and I stopped, and it made her feel bad, and I was like, no, it's just like I cut my finger. I'm like, I go to my sister, like, fix this. I'm gonna faint.
Was that early on? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, it was early on too.
course.
Like later down the line, no one gives a fuck.
No one
She's
gives a
like,
fuck.
you're a bitch.
Right. Yeah.
The first few months, it's like
Do your listeners know who your girlfriend is?
Yeah. I've had her on the podcast 2 or 3 times now, so they know quite a bit about us now.
Okay, fair enough.
And if
I
you
was
want
gonna
more,
say,
come
if you
on
like-
over to the Chatty Bros. We got
I
more
was
for
really
you.
happy we didn't have to answer that question.
Trying to think. Yeah.
I'm not gonna answer.
Not
it.
ideal, but
Yeah, current. You guys are rude.
they knew what would hurt. They knew it wouldn't hurt to go talk about bad sex with an ex.
Yeah, then also those are like so much more fun and worse.
Right.
And you could be like, oh, this one time,
Yeah.
This one was like, I don't want to tell this.
Yeah.
It was real and kind of dark, but it's okay. We made it through.
It
All right.
happens.
It happens. We all have that moment, dude.
Yeah.
All right, give me a truth.
All right.
Let's figure it out. Unless no one else is anyone gonna do a dare?
I did a dare. I did the
You
crickets.
did a dare. You did a dare. You did a
guys,
cricket
you
dare.
guys are doing dares.
Oh, this is I thought it was a twofer. It's just a really long one. Who in this room could probably take someone to O-Town faster than you?
Like orgasm?
Yeah.
You mean
We all look like we're pretty crafty with it.
take one of the other?
Like who can make her
No,
go
could
come the
just take
fastest?
someone.
Oh.
I mean, I'm gonna go with Evan.
Yeah, he looks pretty
I'm gonna go with
handsome and
Evan.
charismatic. I'll give you that.
Oh,
I can be good. I can be bad too. Don't get me
He's
wrong.
sensitive.
I've been
He also seems more sensitive
Yeah.
and like more, whenever we ask about relationship questions, I'm a little curmudgeon about it. And you're always very sensitive to Jess and the relationship answers. And I feel like you're probably a more considerate lover.
It's not that I can,
me.
it's just that I care a little bit more.
Yeah.
I see. That makes sense. It'd be interesting.
That is part of it.
I guess that is part of it.
That's an absolute part of it.
But dude, part of me thinks this guy, because he's lived a colorful life. He's lived a
see how
colorful
zoned
life.
out?
He's lived a
zoned out,
colorful
he was.
life. He's seen some things. He's seen the rainbow of
like I said before, I've definitely had moments where I was like the man. I was like, wow,
Right.
like, that was great. And then other times I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, like I failed you.
you're like, hey, here's
tried.
some
tried.
merch or whatever.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Well, it's the like, no one wants like someone to begrudgingly go down on them, From my experience, at least
Yeah.
with Rebecca, it's that no, you need to just want to do it. It's not
I want
like,
you- yeah.
it's not an if and or.
There's
It's not like
both.
I'm asking you to, so you're doing it in response to me. It's like I want to know that you want to be doing this. It's like a whole mental process.
Sure,
where it's
sure.
like,
I
Got
mean,
it.
I get that, but sometimes it's not like that,
No.
especially in
Especially-
longer relationships.
no,
yeah.
and we often say, there's a saying in our house is you don't always get what you want,
yeah.
but you get what you need. Okay.
All right, Rolling
that.
Stone.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, like you were saying, the difference between dating and not living together sex versus living together
It
sex
changes.
is completely different, because
Yeah.
it's like now it's like you're always with each other. So the dynamic is no longer like, oh, I haven't seen you in 5 days.
Yeah.
And we're going to dinner and then you're going to come back to my house. So it's already just like built up. When you always see each other every day, all day long, the dynamic shifts completely. Big time. Wait,
Yes.
my turn?
I don't remember.
Yes.
Yes, my turn. Okay. I'm going to do
What did we just do anyways? I don't remember.
dare.
I did a truth on who could
Oh,
take someone
that's
to
right.
O-Town.
That's right.
Okay, dare.
Wasn't there a band named O-Town? a boy band named O-Town.
Oh, that
Shame
sounds
on
familiar.
you, music
Motown
industry.
and O-Town?
Motown.
It was just
O-Town.
I swear there
Eat a
was.
whole piece of paper?
Oh, I would have done that. I like that one. I trade you.
That's it.
I love paper and dirt, man. That's just good.
I haven't eaten paper since I was a kid.
I haven't seen eating paper since.
I saw
this is
Frank.
a lot, dude.
piece.
That's
I thought they meant
a whole piece.
I thought they
Get
meant like
going.
I thought they meant this.
No.
You know, like
no, a whole piece.
okay, let's overrule. Just eat one of these. You're gonna get sick. That's bleached.
He's
America.
not gonna get sick.
Corporation.
I mean,
It's
I
in
gotta
our
do
bread.
it.
I just start biting it. Yeah. You have some?
I'm
Do you
gonna
have any
stick
water?
with truth.
No,
You might want some water.
dude, that's not even. You can't. It doesn't give.
Yeah, you should have just went
gotta,
with
like,
me
soak it on the
overruling and
tongue.
eating this.
Oh wow!
I had to put a hot Cheeto in my nose for 5 whole minutes. It still burns. He's gonna eat that whole fucking piece of paper.
Sounds like you got a dare coming up.
I don't want to do this shit.
No one wants to do it.
Truth.
It's the excitement of it.
I'm not eating. I don't know what's in that bag.
Dude, this paper's gonna
Give
take a
him one.
minute.
Give him one. Give him a dare. He
I
has
didn't
no
choose
choice.
dare.
How about we do this,
I do not consent. I choose truth.
dude? I can't even swallow it.
Give him the truth. Do you have any water?
This guy's gonna throw up. You're like, give him a dare. He's going. It's not. I had a lot of shit.
He's like, I got shit
I got shit to do. I'm just in the hood going. Hang on, let me get this
paper's
paper
coming
up. In fucking East Side Wilmington, throwing up paper, selling fireworks.
Now I want to. Is that the meeting next? Selling.
No, I have my podcast
Oh, sick.
and then fireworks. What's something unexpected that turned you on? Well, it's in my act. I was ringing up a man at Trader Joe's, and he was just like charisma reincarnate, and he just was buying like a fucking shopping cart full of Grey Goose and shit, and was just like a pimp. You could tell, and just flamboyantly gay, like this big ass, big dude.
And then that turned you on though. The thought of being attracted to him.
I remember that was the first time where someone's aura and charisma, I was just like, whoa, what the fuck is this? I've never felt this in my life before. Of course, he left and I never saw him again. I was very grateful for that. But
Did you go in the bathroom and jack off in the stall?
no, not that level, but it just stirred up something. I was like, yeah, but definitely into chicks. That was the first time that like stirred something where I was like, I've never felt that before.
Well, I didn't mean like that you were turned on, like that he made you turn on to men, but like the thought to me was like something catches you off guard that turns you on, and then you're like, oh, okay, I'm in the mood to have sex now.
Oh, okay. So
I-
I
that
just,
must-
Where
That's
it's
a
like
good-
it's
that's a
not
good
like you're suddenly like,
differentiation.
I want to have sex with this person. It's just like, oh, that's making me horny, and now I'm gonna
we're
go.
guys, so everything
Right.
on the
Yeah.
look at that yellow bush.
Right.
Oh, speaking of bush, I have a boner now.
Like
Right,
that's
right,
yeah,
right,
some
right.
sort of
So
association.
like, yeah, I could have just said that and not revealed.
I preferred that. I
liked it.
preferred that.
But yeah, everything ever, the wind, the tree, the firework, someone brushed up with your kneecap at a Starbucks. You're just like, boner
That's such a
alert.
question that a
Like
girl
it-
would ask, not knowing what it's like to be a guy.
Everything.
You know what I mean? Because it's like everything a guy makes a guy horny. So that is more the answer that is the more
Everything
revealing.
leads to a
the
boner.
sound.
That sound, a flaming hot Cheeto in his nose. I was like, what if that was my dick? And it was,
What about ASMR?
what's
Yeah.
that?
You know, it's like
The sound stuff. Be like,
Oh yeah, of course. You hear.
I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, I hate that Biggie album because it's just fellatio, and you're just like, God damn, you're just like skip.
That's
we'll be
gnarly.
listening to like 90s hip hop tracks
And just
on Spotify. It'll just
Yeah.
come on in the gym. It comes on all the time.
They gotta edit that out for like gym music.
think you-
like it's like,
You'd think they would. You'd think it'd be like edited. No one wants to listen to that track,
No,
but all
no.
of a sudden it just comes on all the time.
yeah. I like it, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like, hey, I'm at the gym. I don't want to just.
Yeah, it's a little gross when you're not
I'm
ready
in
for it.
biker shorts.
But also like the
There's
only way
kids
to do
around. Who put this
it, the only
on?
way to do it is to be like, okay, so it's all parental advisory, like no
parental.
explicit music.
Right.
And then when you do that, you're like, okay, so virtually all hip hop is just like
Gone.
out other than Will Smith.
That's so nuts.
Just
So
listening
you
to
have to
Pink.
leave it on, and for whatever reason, that song is in like every playlist.
Right. Really?
Yeah.
All
Annoying.
right. Truth or dare?
Dare. DM A-Rod something extremely aggressive. That's literally perfect for me.
Okay, but I say we do another one after that because obviously he ain't gonna see that shit.
Yeah, who knows?
It's like the Tyler Cameron DM. It's like, all right, DM a famous guy.
Do you know about our beef with A-Rod?
What'd he do?
My friend started a. This is actually to him.
Yeah, exactly. You already DM'd him, so here's another one.
He started advertising a like men's cosmetics line, like the day after we brought up that my friends were starting a men's cosmetics line, and so I was just like, "Well, fuck A-Rod, dude. He's stealing thunder from my buddies. This was my buddy's idea."
We launched an assault.
Yeah, so we
broads came
declared
after
war
him.
on A-Rod.
You got enough money, A-Rod. Let us
have some of that.
All right, broads, interrupting the bros again for an important message. You all know those ancestry DNA tests that you can get online, or I think even in like the convenience stores now, honestly. I did one a few years ago and it was actually so cool. But did you know that they make similar tests for dogs? That's right. Now, instead of the usual, we think that he's this breed or that breed, you can know exactly what your dog is. I know we've talked before in the show about how obsessed I am with my dog babies, but this got me next level excited. Embark. Embark is amazing. Their tests detect over 350 breeds and screens for 200 plus genetic health risks, so you can know how to best care for your dog. I think as a pet owner, that is the most important, crucial thing, understanding your pet's health. Embark lets you discover your dog's breed and what conditions they might be prone to, so you know what to look out for and how to make sure you're doing all the right things to keep your four-legged friends healthy. Embark is the highest rated dog DNA test, and I get the hype, okay? Some of you may know we adopted our newest little pup, Ashley, from the shelter during the pandemic, and I have been dying to find out what she is. I know that she has Chihuahua in her, but I know she's got something else in her too, and I just sent her Embark test in, and Evan and I are literally just beyond excited. We're so excited to get to know our little Ashley pup better. Lean into your dog's inner secrets with Embark, the highest rated dog DNA test. Right now, Embark has an offer on their breed and health kit for our listeners. Go to embarkvet.com to get free shipping and save $50 off your Embark breed and health kit with promo code CHATTY. That's embarkvet.com, EMBARKVET.com, and use promo code CHATTY to save $50 today. In the past year especially, I've felt a pretty big shift towards conscious consumerism. Basically, instead of constantly chasing trends and buying low-quality products that don't last, I try to fill my closet with fewer, better things. I feel like bags especially are a great area to try this out because you can get so much use out of a well-made classic bag. My classic structured leather tote from Cuyana is my go-to bag for seriously everything. I love it.
Guys, Jess and I actually have matching Cuyana bags.
Yes,
how cute. Their structured leather tote is made with luxurious Italian leather. It's minimal and sleek from the outside, but it has tons of room and convenient pockets inside. So I use it everything from like a carry-all diaper bag for my kids, and it can also be an everyday handbag. Either way, you're looking amazing. I've even used it as an overnight bag before. It's the most versatile piece in my closet and a ton of room in it, like I was saying, which is a must.
Yes, I put my laptop in there. I have my full work bag. Cuyana is really known for their tote bags, and after owning one, it's pretty obvious why, but they also have a huge selection of crossbodies, backpacks, satchels, and even apparel. And you know we love a woman-owned business here at Chatty Broads. Cuyana was founded by two women sharing the same vision to offer environmentally conscious products that will stand the test of time, both style and quality-wise. And I have to hand it to them. They really did just that.
Cuyana never goes on sale, but as a special offer, guys, they never have sales.
Never.
So listen up, pay attention. Our listeners can receive $10 off your first order over $150 plus free shipping. These are very quality bags. This is an investment for your future. Like we were saying, a quality piece that is going to last a long time. Visit Cuyana.com/chatty to get your individual code. That's Cuyana.com/chatty. Start shopping fewer, better at Cuyana.com/chatty. Cuyana.com/chatty.
Do your best limo entrance right now.
I don't even.
You got a limo entrance
for like The Bachelor.
You got to play The Who eminence front, and you gotta strut.
I think this is a bachelor thing.
Yeah, so basically I'll be Katie, and you gotta, what would you say to me?
If you were
for real.
If you were Katie.
Yeah, I'm Katie. You're on The Bachelor.
I'd be like, hey, Katie, everyone's probably going to talk about how you're like super into sex and stuff. Like, I definitely am too, but I'm really excited to get to know the like non-sexual aspects about you. Like, what's your favorite?
Okay. I love how that was like, not really a pickup line. That was just a straight up, like, just a sentence.
Here's a book.
Right?
Here's a book I really like.
This is what I would say. I say, is your father a baker? Because you got some hot buns.
Dude, that is an insane joke.
I learned that when I was like 9 and never left my brain.
Did you ever watch The Ladies' Man?
Yes, of course.
Absolutely. What's his like? Was your daddy
Tim
a
Meadows.
meat burglar?
I wrote one with my cousin. We said if you were a booger, you'd be the first one I'd pick.
right.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
That's like probably the first joke I ever wrote when I was
I feel like that would
10
work
years old.
as an adult
Yeah.
because it's so ridiculous that someone would find it like cute.
Yeah. Be like, I'll be your booger.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Pick me. And then someone would go, oh, you're so nerdy. And then it would be on.
Okay, how's
You know?
this? How's this to A-Rod? Hey, fuckhead, way to screw things up with J-Lo.
That's a low blow, man.
That's a lot. I'm the guy's
Oh, is
going
it a
through
low
lot.
blow to
Yeah,
call someone
stay
out
out
for
of-
cheating on J-Lo? That's a low blow.
I didn't know the
We're
details
going there?
of it. I just don't like bringing up relationships.
They said extremely aggressive.
Okay, all right, go ahead. Do it
Oh,
for the
wow.
dare.
I'm sorry. I'm just like, now I'm a little embarrassed because Craig's calling me out.
I didn't
for
know
going too
I
far.
didn't know they broke up. I didn't know he cheated. I didn't know none of this.
Okay, so this is
That's-
another
okay.
reason that we have beef with him.
Okay, get him then. Get him, Tiger.
It's another reason we have beef with him is because
I just know that I watched him as a child hit home runs, so I'm fond of
You're
him.
grateful.
Yeah, but I know he started to look weird, like his head blew up. Yeah, these guys take stuff. I think it's steroids, and their heads just blow up like a pumpkin.
absolutely.
It's like, hey, pumpkin head,
But
why
let me
don't
ask
you eat
you,
some blueberries?
non-related, would you cheat on J-Lo if you had a relationship with her?
No, because she's J-Lo.
100%. So that's why we
Who did
dislike
you cheat
him.
on her with?
That doesn't ultimately
Malo.
doesn't matter. If she's not Jenny
Mayo.
from the block. Who
Is Mayo?
cares?
You know that girl Mayo? Damn. Yeah, to cheat on
Jay
J-Lo.
High?
That must have been.
No.
But what if J-Lo...
I didn't
What
even. It
if
was
it
so
was-
bad I didn't even catch it. I was like, what?
What
is
if it was
that?
a business marriage? I don't know. I'm just saying, I know when it gets to that level of fame, there's
Probably never
contracts
seeing
and
each
it's
other and
like,
shit.
they're not even marriages, it's business. So I have no idea. I'm not into that level. I drive a 17-year-old Camry, so I'll find out when I get
Slightly
there. You
underneath.
need some fireworks?
I do.
The fact that he was selling fireworks out of the back of the 17-year-old Camry is
Dude,
legendary.
People light fireworks in the alley next to our house every night.
It's awesome.
The big old parking lot right across the street from our house is just mortars going off.
They're fantastic, right? Well, not when you have sleeping babies.
Not when you have sleeping babies.
I actually don't like that. Like, I like respecting, let's do it all on 4th of July, one night of chaos. Like, every single night, you're like, dude, like, we got dogs, cats, families, animals. Like, it's too much. Let's have our fun. Let's have our chaotic night.
Yeah.
Blow shit up. It's gorgeous, beautiful. It's fun for all.
I'm also though like, dude, if you're gonna be like a teenager and that's how you're getting your kicks, like, good. Rather you be lighting fireworks than like breaking windows and
Yeah,
fucking
that's true.
Of gyms.
painting buildings. Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking hate property damage.
It's the worst.
When I was a kid, I used to be like, let's fucking draw on this building. Like, who cares? And now that I have one that I have to maintain, I'm like, I will murder you.
It's such a just unnecessary disrespect for no fucking reason
It's
at all. You know what I mean?
Such a pain in the
It's
ass.
also
Literally
so
the start of your
uncreative.
day. You
need-
drive up to your work and the start of your day, you see some kid just tagged your building. You're like,
Yeah.
amazing. Or someone took a shit on the side of your building. You're like, fantastic.
Where's the pressure washer?
Here we go. Oh, you don't want to pressure wash poop.
Oh,
Because it splatters.
Yeah. We need more of those like anger
definitely
rooms,
don't.
you know, like where you
Yeah.
smash bottles. Like that should be in every school.
I
Most
used
of the
to-
time, people just need to get shit out.
True.
That's all it is.
We did that in my
True.
basement in college.
It's so fun.
It was so tight.
You just destroying something, but in a safe manner.
Yes and no, because I think that half of when you're a kid, half of doing the shit is that you're not supposed to. So if you're supposed to be banging on shit, I feel like it's just not going to get out. Like it's the fucking shit up that is what in you when you're 15 years old. Like you want to do the thing because you're not supposed to do the thing.
You'd think that,
But there's like a balance. Like everyone takes it too extreme.
That's true.
smashing bottles with baseball bats is always a good time.
Yes. Wear goggles.
Definitely.
Yeah, with goggles, it doesn't have that same effect.
We
though,
used to do
probably.
it.
If we want to go
Fif-
blind, bro.
But that's part of the danger when you're
Lab
15.
goggles.
Nah, bro. I've shot.
Lab goggles and just lob a bottle at your buddy.
Yeah.
Love that.
I had a BB gun, and my dad said, "Don't shoot it directly at the brick wall. It'll bounce back, and hit you in the face." And what did I do? I shot it directly at the brick wall, and it fucking hit me right here. And I was like, "Oh!" He said, "Always at an angle,
Right.
so it doesn't come back, and shoot
Shoot the
pellets
brick wall
because
at the
pellets
angle.
will hit the wall and drop, and
Right.
BBs bounce back." I don't, you know what I
Lesson
mean? You don't
learned.
listen, and then I was this close to losing my eye. This right here.
Then that might have been a look. The patch? That kind of might have worked.
My name is Roger. Why did I change my name to Roger?
Okay. Oh, my turn.
Roger the pirate. I was trying to think, what's a
What
pirate
would
name?
Craig as a pirate name be?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think. Roger, I failed miserably with that. What would it be? McGillicuddy.
Well, Gold Roger is a good pirate name.
Yeah.
You could add something to Craig.
Robert Craig.
Robert Craig.
Just like a financial analyst.
Robert Baron Craig.
Yeah, I worked for JP Morgan before I got into pirating. What were you doing?
Yeah. The dangerous Robert Craig.
You're just in there. You're like in the captain's. You're just crunching numbers. Be like, we're short on treasure by the last two
Two
hauls.
gold
and it's too
tokens.
short. Our crew's got. We got to kill some members of our crew. We can't keep up.
Oh, my God. All right. Let's do truth. Have I ever been arrested? No. We'll do another one. I did get a ticket on the beach.
Neither one of us have been
Why
arrested.
not?
Honestly, my thing would be like, because every single time the cops came to arrest us, we were a group of white kids in North Santa Monica.
Yeah.
I have been put in the back of a cop car with handcuffs on a couple times, but they never took me in. Does that count?
Dude, my friend,
Kinda.
my
Yeah,
friend
you
literally
did get
ran
arrested.
in.
You just didn't go to jail.
They just put me in there to scare me.
Yeah.
My friend fell out. This was embarrassing. He fell out of the car. He was so drunk in high school, and they let him because of the neighborhood he was in. I'm like 100%.
Yeah, they
he
just
was
know
white,
that like you're fine.
and he was north of Montana in Santa Monica, and they literally let him call someone to come pick him up.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's like the kind of policing we had growing. Like, it's no wonder we didn't get arrested.
That's
We
crazy.
did so much dumb shit, but like everything we did was in the neighborhood we grew up in. So like you just never.
Yeah.
No one
got
I
put-
knew got arrested.
All my friends got arrested.
Literally, no one that I'm actually like friends with, like people I knew or like loosely associated with in high school, people got arrested. No one I was friends with got arrested.
Yeah, happily.
As far as I know.
most people I knew were getting arrested
I
for
would
drugs
say
and shit. Yeah.
9 out of 10 of my friends got arrested.
Like when I got arrested, let's just say what half arrested. I guess you'd say half arrested.
You still were cuffed up by the
I was
cops,
cuffed up.
so that's
like
arrested.
Yeah,
I feel
the
like
cop.
friends got cuffed up a couple times, but no one got like any
Charges,
trouble.
yeah.
Go.
He pulled me over, and I was just driving. It was late, and he looked at me and he's like, "You're high and drunk, aren't you?" And I actually wasn't. And he is like, "I don't fucking believe you." He started swearing at me. He was super pissed, and he just yanked me out of the car.
Oh God, good job, cop.
And he literally just opened it up,
Ah,
and he's just like, he's had enough. He's like, "Get the fuck out of the car." And I was like, "Wait, I'm like 17. I don't like know anything."
You're like, don't I have rights? Isn't
And
that
so
America?
he pulls me out, and he goes,
No.
and he just immediately starts like testing me, doing all the tests, and I pass it fine. But he's like, "I don't fucking believe you. I could tell." So he just cuffs me, puts me in the back of his car, and goes through my car for no joke 40 minutes. Now,
That's called a
let's be
piece
real.
of shit.
Let's
That's
be
what
real.
that's
I was 17.
called.
My car was a disaster. So that was probably the reason why. But he was doing everything in his power to find something. And then he didn't find anything. And then he uncuffed me, put me back in my car, and he said, "Clean your fucking car up. You're a mess." And then let me go. And I was
I
just
love
like,
that. That's
That's the only part I do like about that story.
That's a fun ender right there.
and I was just like, this guy is wild. Like,
We're all LA born and raised too. That's so rare in this town. All three of us.
oh yeah, I'm like more Long Beach.
LA County.
Torrance,
True. Okay.
South Bay. I'm down. Yeah, I was.
You're
born
real LA. We were outskirts.
Sort of. Santa Monica, dude. I didn't go.
That's
The only
true.
times I went east of the 405 was when we were going into Chinatown to like buy a bong or like brass knuckles or like a switchblade or some shit. That was it.
Butterfly knife.
Yeah. Literally, we took the bus to Chinatown to do stuff like that. Otherwise, like, I don't think I ever went east of the 405.
Yeah, we explored. We'd always go to downtown LA, and I was born in Harbor City, raised in Torrance and Lomita, and I got family in Wilmington, San Pedro.
Yeah.
All over this shit. Yeah.
We just didn't need to. We didn't need to go to like to fuck around. It was we had
Santa Monica's amazing.
I just went to the beach.
You just
I
had
would
the
go to
beach,
Hollywood like 2 times before I was in Hollywood because we had the beach.
I never went to the beach once.
Anything we could get in downtown LA, you could get on the Venice Boardwalk.
Yeah.
When it was sick.
Until I moved down to like Dana Point area later on, I didn't even go to the beach because Long Beach
is not
is
nice.
Basically
the harbor.
It's the harbor where there's just trash and shit like that.
Pretty,
So,
they've cleaned it up.
have
now,
they cleaned
though.
it up?
Dude, we go down all the
much
time.
better.
In the 90s, it was basically
awful.
like, don't step on the needles, son. Like, it was gnarly.
It was not a beach you went to.
No.
And
No.
if you went to, you'd be like, what the fuck is this?
Well, and it's a
different
harbor
now, though. It's
so
nice
the water's
now.
just oil
Yeah.
and
If
just
it
scum.
rains-
pollution.
If it rains now too, like anytime it rains big in LA, the beach there's crazy cleanups after that because the beach has
That's
so
good.
much trash on it.
That's good.
Yeah, we suck.
the
Human
other-
beings do better.
The other day I was watching randomly How to Catch a Predator, and I knew where I grew up with was kind of like bad, but I didn't know until they literally do this. Like, we're here at Wardlow Park in Long Beach, where we had the most pedophiles caught out of any episode
And you're like,
ever.
dude, that's down the street
Jesus.
from my house.
That was my park. That was the park I grew up going to every day.
You got
And I was
lucky.
like, I got lucky,
You
dude.
got
I was
lucky.
like, little did I know.
What's the drunkest thing you have ever done? Okay.
I mean,
Which one?
should I give you a new one?
No, these are good. This
When
one
so
popped
drunk
in my
you
head.
throw up and then you just start drinking again.
It was my buddy's wedding. It was open bar, and I get fucked up. I end up on the roof of the house, and everyone's like, "Why is he up there?" I wasn't the only one that ruined that wedding. We didn't ruin it, but we didn't add to it, you know. Anyways, my other buddy kind of ruined it too, and we went out to the bar. So this wedding was in Redondo Beach, and then the after party was in Hermosa Beach. Just go to the bars, you know, after the all-you-can-drink reception. And then there was this place called FFF, Fat Face Finners, and it was upstairs. And there was a long ass line because it was like a holiday weekend. It was like Memorial or some shit. And then I saw the line, and I was with a group of people. I was so drunk in my head, I said, I'm not waiting in that line. I didn't tell anyone I was with. I go behind the building, climb up like a pipe, some electrical, whatever, some pipes bolted, shimmy onto this roof. Walk onto the roof of the bar. The security just see me. I'm just a dude walking on the roof. They're like, get the fuck down. I jump down into a crowd of people, and everyone's like, you know, and then like I knock drinks over. And
Oh, you do just jump off.
I jumped off the roof into the bar onto a busy patio, a bustling holiday bar patio, knocked drinks over. Of course, the bouncers pounce on me like that. They fuck me up, throw me down the stairs, throw me out. I'm all fucked up. I'm like bleeding. And then I get back in line to wait to get back in. And they're just like, get the fuck out of here. We're calling the cops. And then I go to my posse. I'm just like, hey, we gotta go. And they're just like, what did you do? Like, no one even, you know what I mean? That's where I was
didn't
at.
anyone notice when
No
you
one's
did
even
all
in
that?
there
Well,
yet.
Wouldn't it be like a massive
yeah, they
commotion?
know, but they were just like, how did that happen? You were here,
It was over and done by
and
the time.
then you're there, bloody, and we're out. Like, how? No one knew, because I just said, fuck this line. And I was so nuts. That's how I was like, this is what my solution was.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs.
Dude.
8 years, no alcohol, August 10th.
Wow, congrats.
Don't do, that's just my
Doesn't
opinion.
he hit you
Worst.
though like a guy
Worst
that
one.
could
All the
Worst
worst choices
Alcohol.
I've ever made in my entire life are alcohol.
Alcohol's the fucking devil. Stick with shrooms and weed, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I've done them all.
Yeah, never was aggressive on shrooms, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But doesn't he seem like the guy that like would jump off the bar, crash it down, and no one's mad at him?
Yeah.
Like he's just, you would kind of have that
It's
ability.
kind of funny.
Yeah, you have that. You kind of have, but you just have that. I feel like if I did it, people were like, "What the fuck is wrong with that guy?" But if he did it, people were like, "That guy's hilarious."
Like that's just Craig.
Yeah, like you can just get away with more.
Oh, he rolled his ankle. Give him a break.
Someone get this guy some medical care.
They'd like hide you from the bouncers, like escort you through.
That was more things that happened after that too. Anyways,
Truth or dare?
Let's keep the dares rolling.
All right, let's do it.
Trying to live a little, you know.
Trying to live a little.
I've lived enough.
I'm really freaked
You're
out.
like my first 25 years was a dare. I don't need.
I don't need it.
I'm really freaked out by the truths. Like,
Yeah, I kind of want you to do a truth now.
Oh
That's
yeah.
next. If you're scared of it, we got to do it.
post the most awkward / embarrassing photo of you for this episode post. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. They'll get to see that.
We'll do
the
it.
episode. We'll have to just go through,
Find something.
find something really.
Or you could just put it.
embarrassing.
We could just put it as a story.
Yeah.
All right. Find something. Well, I mean, I don't know. See, I feel like we need another one because we just posted you
Why
as
do you
a
have to-
gremlin. I mean, it doesn't get more insane than that. What is
was
going to be
cool.
worse than that?
You like
That was a good outfit.
yeah, that was a great outfit. Like, what's going to be more than that?
I don't know. I mean, it's sort of like when it's got to be what I consider to be embarrassing, right?
That's true.
Was
yeah.
that one of those posts where like what your girls think you're doing and then like what you're actually
that was
doing?
from
No,
my
that was
friend's
real.
bachelor party.
That was real.
No, I know, but like, did you make it into a? Because that's what I thought in my head. Like, what your
That's
girl
what Becca
thinks
did.
you're doing.
That's
yeah,
what
okay,
Becca
yeah.
did.
Because
Yeah.
that was so accurate. There's so many times. Like, I wonder what our girls are thinking. We're arguing over fucking Schmeagol in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
You know, a 2-hour debate, and you know,
Right.
and it's like this is.
Like when you have boys' night, like we're all just like renting hardcore porn and like sitting around,
Yeah.
like just
Going to
doing,
strip
it's
clubs
the
and just
furthest
living.
from that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
no,
and it's like no, not even close.
yeah,
it's
like
more.
let's watch Stargate and get high. you
Dude,
know?
I just watched
Great
Stargate
movie.
2 days ago for the first time.
It's a
Kurt
funky,
Russell doesn't
funky
hold the gun right, but good.
Dude, that is so weird you brought that up because I had never seen that movie and I randomly saw it on Netflix and I was like, dude, why have I never seen this movie? And I watched it and the whole time I thought to myself, this is horrific, but I can't look away.
Yes, it's awful movie, but I love it and I'll
Yeah.
watch it again.
I
You
couldn't
should
look
watch,
away.
you should watch Existence.
I have not seen that.
Existence, young Jude Law.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
nice.
the guy who I'd never seen it before. I watched it for the first time, but it's a cuspy. Like the movie's either it's right on the verge of being horrifically bad
Yeah.
or just like interestingly good.
Right.
It's the dude who did The Fly.
Okay.
Have you ever seen
Jeff
The Fly?
Goldblum. Yes.
Yeah,
I was a
so
Nino.
the director makes these movies that are like The Fly is a perfect example of like the movie's either going to be it's right on the cusp of being super bad.
but it's the best.
Yes.
I love those movies. I
So,
don't know why.
You'll
either.
like Existence.
Okay.
It's a fleshy video game. It's a living video game that like plugs into your body.
Okay.
And it's sort of like the original Inception where they like keep plugging it in. So it's like the reality, like what is reality becomes very
I
confusing.
feel like we're going that direction in the world we live in. It's freaking me out,
Yeah.
man. Get that VR away.
I want to do dare again. This one just sucks. Do
Do
20 burpees.
We're just going to watch you throw up. We're just going to throw up all the crickets
You
right
guys
now.
keep doing dares, you big ding bats. Choose the
Do a
truth
different one.
bowl.
Truth?
Do a different one.
Yeah, I just feel like
Yeah,
20
you're just gonna
burpees.
get back there and not breathe the rest of the
Yeah, I'm just really
podcast.
This
exhausted.
sucks. Yeah.
who do you like better, mom or dad?
I mean, everyone knows it's mom. Moms win all the way.
I don't think my parents don't listen to this.
Free reign. Go for it.
Like that.
Who's yours? That's an easy one in my book. I just think it's moms. Nobody
I'm
likes
not
their
gonna answer.
dad.
I'm not gonna
You
answer.
love your dad. You just don't like him.
My dad's pretty cool.
Your dad sounds really cool.
My mom's pretty fucking cool too, though.
Okay, right now, I like my dad more.
There it is.
Sacrilegious, bro.
Little daddy's boy.
No, I just between the two. Yeah, what does that look like? A daddy's boy?
I don't
My
know because
dad.
I've never seen one. It's always a mama's boy. I was
Right.
a mama's
Really?
boy.
Were you?
You never were like, my dad could beat up your dad.
I guess that's a daddy's boy.
No, I was like, my mom's big booty will fart you out of existence.
Does your mom got a big booty?
Yeah, she's Mexican, bro.
Yeah.
Those tacos, bam.
Los tacos.
All right, truth.
Yeah, I ain't never doing no dare. Like you said, 30 years of dares, I'm done. All right, let's see.
The broads have so far been pretty reasonable.
Very reasonable.
What kind of porn do you like to watch?
See, these are the truths that I'm a little freaked out by.
Why?
This is what I
Go
love
for it.
because I do love.
They just come for me, dude.
They come. Well, no, I love it. I love it. You're doing a truth next, 100%. And I'm gonna pick it. I'm gonna custom pick it out.
It depends. It depends. Like there's moods. I
Okay.
try not to do anything dark, although I have tapped into that gross, disgusting world, but I always feel awful about it afterwards.
Wait, are you saying that if someone likes that stuff, they're gross and disgusting?
Oh, like the kind of masturbate where you need to go shower after?
Yeah.
Like you know it's gross, you know it's wrong.
We've all done it. I'm just saying if you do it consistent, that's like I feel like being
Yeah, it's like wherever
dirty.
the moon is at. You're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna break away from the typical.
well, give us something. Give us
most
your
of the
normal
time.
and give us your like. I broke away a little bit. Tried something new.
Big booties oiled up, big old booties. I like. There's so many. Yeah, just big booties. Really, it don't matter. I'll do them all. I'm not picky.
What's something weird you like? Like when you're feeling a
Glory
little freaky.
hole. Like that's like me being dirty. Like I'm just like, whoa. Like what kind of world is that?
Right, where you just
And it's less about the visual to me than the thought of the whole act of like the fact that this person's doing this
and it exists.
and that it's like I'm
It
turned
trips-
on by that right now.
And it's like I'm like it's a taboo or whatever. But most of the time I just I like normal sex. Like the porn world gets so like no, that's too much.
The
I
captions,
don't like it. I just want some good old fucking.
Isn't it funny how immediately it can turn you off like that?
Yeah.
Even though you know it's all fake, your brain goes, nope.
I wish there was just like normal porn. Like if there was like
Two people.
PG-13
Well, that's the
porn.
whole thing
You
with
know,
the-
just like normal fucking. Not.
that's like the glory hole conversation though. Is like this is not an actual glory hole.
Yeah.
But it's the context, it's the thought process that's getting
Yeah.
turned on right there.
Okay, what about last question about porn? Amateur versus.
Amateur all day.
Got it.
I when it gets too fake and production-y,
Like, oops, I got stuck.
yeah, it's just like
Sometimes I like the nice blend.
a little bit of both, dude. High production value is nice.
I don't want crazy high production value, but sometimes like multiple camera angles.
You're like, wow, look at the freckle on that ass. I didn't notice that.
Like someone, or like if someone's got like I always think in this thing, I'm like, does this dude have a GoPro like on his forehead?
Yes.
And
I
he's
don't-
like
I think they
having
do.
sex and it's like up there, and then you get like a shaky cam. At the
I've
point
seen
I'm like,
porn.
I don't want porn shaky cam. I'm
Yeah.
like, I just want a tripod, like mount it to the ceiling or something. Give me angles. You can home edit it, but like, I don't want the thing going like this when I'm like, I'm just trying.
Or what about it's good porn and they play a song over it and you're like, what are you doing?
What
You
the
ruined
fuck are
it.
you doing?
I don't want to hear music right now.
That's like 80s, early 90s. Like you sneak into your older brother's room and find like
Yeah.
a VHS in his sock drawer kind of porn.
Yeah, that
good
was my
porn right
drawer.
there.
VHS.
I had the VHSs, bro.
We definitely did that. Stole from our my friend had an older older step siblings.
Yeah.
His older brother was like, we were 13. His older brother was like 18, 19. He had nudie VHSs.
I don't think people
Always
know
go
how
steal
important porn is to a horny young man. It's like the holy grail.
Well, it's completely changed. Like
Oh yeah, internet porn ruined these poor kids.
completely.
It's because we didn't have that.
And the prevalence of it. Like computers, I remember we had a family computer.
yes,
It was in the kitchen.
yes, mine too. That's
And so it was
funny.
like, dude, you want to watch internet porn, like you got to be sneaky.
You got to, like,
Yeah.
everyone's got to be gone, and you got to keep, like, aware. Like, when mom opens up the door, I got to be, like, ready to pants up,
yeah,
computer down,
and it was
on the
dial-up.
couch. Like, it
and
was,
they're always like, okay, who cleared the search history?
Right,
And you're
right.
like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it cleared itself.
and you remember porn back then, too? It was, like, LimeWire, and then you'd download it, and it was just, like, an image of a woman
Yeah.
naked. And it would, like, go...
45 minutes for a titty.
Oh, yeah.
To download a video, like 48 hours
You'd
for a
go to
3-minute clip.
You'd have to
You'd
go
go
be
to
gone
these
for the
sites
weekend.
where they had like forums of like, there's no imagery, it's just here's thousands of porn stars' names, and you'd be like, okay, this one, and you'd be like, no, this
but
one.
it took an hour to get.
Yeah,
so it was
and
like,
you'd be like going through like 20 models by the time you're like your parents are supposed to be back in 2 hours, and it's like an hour 45 in, and you're like, fuck it, I don't care, just like someone. Would you rather be celibate forever or be without your kids?
Oh, that's fucked up.
see you guys.
Yeah. And that's
It's a bad
wrap.
connection. I think we're getting a really bad connection.
Yeah.
Actually, Craig's camera's out.
No, I just checked. It's good. It's just I pulled the
it's
thing out.
for real, so I have
good
to
chance,
answer this?
Good chance.
Oh my God. I'll be celibate. Then lose Frank and Ruthie.
I just gotta.
Be celibate.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Choose the good dad route.
Yeah, I feel like celibacy is something you can master though, and it's something like Andre 3000 did, and I know like a lot of monks do, and I know there's power to it.
I'm over 30 now. I've lived my life.
Exactly. Like if that was propositioned to me at like this era of my life, I'd be like, fuck, this is the hardest thing ever, but I could do it. If that was propositioned to me in my 20s, I'd be like, see you later, kids. It's just, you just grow up. Guys,
You'll
we're
have a
slow.
good run.
We're
Yeah.
slow ladies. Give us time.
They
And
won't
you're just
even
less-
remember.
Well, we were talking about everything makes us horny. Wouldn't you say that like every year it's like
Less.
that gets less and less?
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank
Now
God.
it's more like what turns me on is what should turn me on.
Yeah. I just
Instead
like,
of just like randomly being like horny all day, like that seems to have decreased.
there's so many great comedians that do bits about it, but it's like, we don't want this. I hate that. I'm like,
I feel like it's the
caveman.
older we get, the things that are supposed to turn us on don't anymore. And it's the things that you're like unexpectedly.
Yeah.
Like awakening something that's like a bear that's gone into hibernation, you know?
Like the old cheat code button.
Yeah. But it's nothing like, it doesn't have to be aggressive. I was trying to think of like a slumbering creature, but they're all aggressive. It's like dragons, bears. It's not like some aggressive sexual beast gets woken up, but it's like some little thing. We could say it's like a turtle. It's just sleeping in his shell, and then all like, you know, poking it with a stick should wake it up, but it's not. It's like some distant rustling noise. And then when it like comes out of his shell, it's like, hey.
attracted to different things at a different age. It's just
What's
like,
that smell?
It's like, oh, you got your shit together.
Yeah.
I'm attracted to that.
Yeah.
Oh no, like yeah.
Like,
Seeing,
your home's clean.
Yeah.
I was literally about to be like, oh my God, you
Like
cleaned the
that.
bathroom? I'm now sexually turned on.
I love you.
There's food on the table.
Yeah.
Let's have sex.
I
on
love
the
it.
food.
I love a
100%.
traditional household. Also, I'll be the wife too. It's like, I don't care.
You don't care.
Someone just needs to make sure the home's good.
I'm the
you
wife,
know?
and I'm
That's
fully
fine.
admit I'm more
I
of the
don't give a
housekeeper.
fuck who's the wife, but somebody needs to take care of the home.
Yeah.
And I'm down with whoever does that doesn't need to pay the rent, you know. And I'll gladly
That'll be
stay
the
at
job.
home and vacuum, or my wife can, you know, my
Okay,
girl can.
what
I don't
about
care.
two people-
Just as long as the household's a safe haven and space and there's good vibes, you know.
What if both you guys work, you don't want to do it, and you have somebody pay for someone to do it?
I'm down with that too.
Okay,
as
so it's
long
not
as
an
it's
issue.
getting
It's not an issue if someone's got to do it. It's
Someone
more,
needs to maintain the home and keep the vibes clean and fresh and good. But we better be rich enough to at least hire that.
Of course.
That's the sickest.
But I wasn't sure if you were. It was more like I'd prefer me or my partner to do it so that there's like some dynamic there. I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
But no, it's like as long as it's done.
as long as it's done.
There's nothing better than that's what I like about a hotel. Is like when a long day you walk and it's just perfectly clean, and then when you leave, you come back, it's clean again.
Yeah.
You're like that's
It feels
feels
fucking
amazing.
good.
yes.
So good. My home's a wreck right now just because I've been traveling and I'm living out of a suitcase for the moment.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad I have time off it's just simple shit. It's like do your laundry and sweep. But I'm like, I can't wait. Because right now, I don't like it. It gives me anxiety. It's like, oh, fuck, my suitcase in the living room. Is my cat pissing in it?
Right.
Dude, it's awful for us right now. Because you can't do it till the kids go to bed.
Oh, yeah.
And it's impossible. You make a pile of clothes and then they run up and they're like, oh, my favorite shirt. And they just like rip all the clothes down. And you're like, sick.
I don't know, but I know my sister has 2 kids and they're 3 and 2.
Yeah.
Around, that's believe.
Ours are 2.5 and 1.
Yeah. So, and I just look at them and I'm like trying to like seek for solutions and you just go, you can't.
No, you
They're
can't.
tornadoes.
So then you like
And
wait
it's
till they
just-
go to bed to do all your chores. But when they go to bed is also like the last 2.5 hours of your day to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Just like, fuck, dude.
Yeah. They're
just wanna watch a
they're
movie.
exhausting.
Let's do one more round and then we'll call it.
All right.
Have you ever walked in on someone having sex? Who? Okay, so I was traveling when I was young, early 20s. I was traveling in Europe, stayed in Switzerland at this hostel. Like we were broke as shit. So it was like a hostel that had like literally 10 people in it. Like it was bunk beds. you know. So it was connected to this club. We didn't even know until it was nighttime and the club was bumping and you couldn't sleep. So everyone's in their bunks except one guy. And it's 3 a.m. and all of a sudden, like, boom, the door opens up. He comes stumbling in with a chick. And they walk in and he's like, hey, up here, I'm over here, I'm over there. And so they're kind of like thinking they're quiet when they just like exploded through the door and everyone's like now awake in the dark listening.
Be quiet.
Yeah, no, it was literally like that. It was literally that. So he's like, over here. And like they get up on the bed, which is my level. So my foot is like basically touching their head.
Oh, Jesus.
Like within inches. You hear he's like starting to try to make out, take the clothes off. You hear it all going down. You can't see anything. Then you hear like the movement of sex. Within 14 seconds, you just hear whoo, whoo, and just dead silence. And then she just goes, is that it? And then you hear him go, what'd you expect? She literally climbs down, leaves, and some random guy in the hostel just flips the light on, and the entire room just fucking berates this guy. It like makes fun of him for 40 minutes. Like, you woke us up, you're getting it.
Get back there.
And he was just like, sorry, I haven't had sex in a while. I don't know. Yeah. And he just like crumpled in defeat in his bunk bed and went to bed.
That's so embarrassing to come fast. Like, girls don't know. You're just like, oh no.
You're like, horrible shit. You're trying to think of all the horrible things to slow you down.
Nana, think of Nana. Anything, don't do it. Oh shit.
That's like literally that scene in American Pie stuck with me for so long when he's like, I don't know, like think about chairs or like some shit, you know, your grandma.
Yeah, anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
But it was insane.
When you don't get laid for a while.
So funny.
I just thought the balls on this guy to like walk into a room with 10 people and then just it goes that way. But I guess I appreciate the fact that it went short instead of long. That would have been horrific if I was sitting there. I probably just would have stopped it.
It's like, guys,
it's like, this is insane.
It's so funny too, like just a drunken hookup. Like, I'm at a hostel, it's 12 people in a room. It's okay though.
Come on.
You know, it's okay. Let's go.
You got to get it when you
that's
can.
Where the drunk mindset's at. Like any other time, you'd be like, no.
It's also the vacation mindset of the like, you don't give a fuck because you're not going to see these people ever again.
Yeah. You're just living on the edge.
Yeah. Have you ever had that happen though? Where you came before you've had sex?
Oh, no. I haven't had to come in the pants. But I've...
Maybe in high school.
Maybe it's been so long.
I don't think so. But in high school, for sure, those were the worst embarrassing. In high school, I would come so fast in the beginning when losing to my virginity and that, you know, first couple months to my girlfriend at that time. I would just come and then keep going and try to hide it.
Pretend.
Because I came so fast. It was so embarrassing. I was like, nope, that wasn't it. Just keep going.
So you'd have to go jack off in the bathroom before you have sex?
Yeah. In order to last 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it was just so new.
30 seconds.
Yeah. And you're just like, that's the woman. No.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's ladies, you don't understand when a guy, when we're just making love as a young lad.
No, in middle school, like if you're in middle school and high school and a girl just like, like if you're sitting on the couch and her pinky is like touching your pinky.
It's crazy.
It's a romantic
like
movie.
It's like throbbing boner.
The
for like
emotions,
45 minutes.
It just hits you like a wave.
And even aside from the boner thing, it's more just like
contact.
The most erotic thing in the it's like aside from just the physical you're like your whole body's like in a shock.
That's
the first contact you have with a girl, like a hold hand or anything, like you're like out of your mind.
Yeah. That's that's one of the things I miss about being single the most is the
that
anxiety
electric energy
of dating someone when you're like, so you don't know enough, but you're like, dude, I feel like a teenager.
Yeah.
Right now. Cause I'm just like, oh my God, is it going to happen? Like the first move.
Yeah.
Towards like we're holding hands and our fingers are interlaced and you're like,
it's electric.
It's done.
How old were you guys when you lost your virginity?
I think I was like 15 or 16.
Yeah, I was like normal, like 16 or 17. I was a junior. That's all I remember.
That's what I was a junior as well.
Yeah, I just remembered like I gotta have sex before I graduate. I don't want to be one of those guys.
You don't want to go first year. That's a rough one. That's a rough one. You show up to college having not.
Yeah.
That's a hard one because you're just like now whatever pressure you felt in high school is so much bigger.
Yeah.
Because now you're dealing with like
I didn't even go to college, but I know what you mean.
But just that age.
Yeah. You
Once
just
you're out of high school, now everyone's on the same playing field, and
Yeah.
it's like way scarier.
Yeah.
I think about like I definitely didn't have the like maturity to be having sex at that age. In terms of like how I handled a lot of it.
Of course not.
I
We were
think
the
about it in
dumbest
this way.
guys
Well, so
in the
like
universe.
I never really had a girlfriend in high school. So I was like having sex with girls like from a party or like randomly here or there. And then like maybe you'd see them for like a couple more times, but it was usually like pretty much like one and done. And no one really knew how to talk about it. To be
Yeah.
like, hey, like I don't really even know you, but we go to the same school and like we were drunk at this high school party and like it escalated really quickly and then like we ended up having sex like and now it's like now what? Like I don't even have your phone number. And you're like, are you supposed to be my girlfriend now? Like no. Like I don't even know if I like you
I
as
don't
a
know how
person.
this
We just had
works
fun
yet.
at this
Yeah.
thing. And then you're like, how do you approach that? How do you have that conversation? And then you just are like, you either like 9 times out of 10, you just didn't. There was like no follow up, no anything. And I think back on so many of those situations being like, dude, fuck, like if I had the wherewithal to just be like, hey, like, how do you feel about that? Just afterwards, like some sort of touch base or like check in. Yeah, because you're like, okay, that was
Yeah.
cool, but then you're like, I don't have
yeah.
like that was one and
Like,
done.
Who am I
and you're
going to
just
the
like,
movies with?
There's like more. It's like I don't know why that was. You like wanted to do it in that moment, and then you're like, how do I talk to you after this? You know?
Yeah.
The rules hadn't been set yet.
No.
Everyone's just like, what
And
is
no one
this?
has a fucking clue. No one teaches us shit about that world.
No one.
That's
No one
crazy.
really teaches you. They're just like, wear a condom.
Yeah. It's like, hey, go talk to her, have fun, get a soda pop, and bareback it if you want. You know what I mean? Just kidding. Wear a condom.
But how crazy is that? How crazy is like that to me was the reality is like I could have sex with this person and then just the simple act of like talking to them afterwards was
Yeah.
like far more
Scary.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, I don't, yeah.
for both parties to be like, well, I'd rather just leave it untouched.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Well, speaking
Not to
of
get
that,
too heavy.
oh, well, I felt like it could have been more brutal in some. I did appreciate some of the truths. It's funny, actually. Some of the truths were like, I like
Some
those.
of the truths are really good. I
They
want to
were
see
good.
one more. Let's do
You
one
wanna do
last truth. One last
Here,
truth.
one more for you.
Raw.
Here we go.
Who is the worst kisser you have ever kissed?
I don't even remember, but there was some bad ones. Some old lizard tongue.
Yeah, the
I'm like,
lizard
what the
tongue.
fuck is that?
It just seems such like a natural thing to be like horrific at it. It's always like, what?
For me,
is-
it's the like face eater.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
it's too
bite.
much.
Yeah, or really aggressive lip biting.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Like, hey, no.
Yeah, like ow,
Ouch.
fuck you, dude.
Yeah, one time I think I got my lip bit so hard it stopped it because I bled and I was just like, no.
That's definitely happened.
Like,
You're
I'm
like, I don't.
done.
Are we fighting?
like, I can't even partake in that. I don't know what the fuck that was.
It's a shock. It's
Yeah.
like it
You're like,
really
"Oh."
shocks you out of the situation. You're like, what the fuck did you do that for?
Yeah, I'm not into that shit.
Especially if you're not like in that moment. Like it's not like you guys
Yeah.
are throwing each other around or something. If you're just like making out outside of your house, and you're like, Jesus, like
Yeah, I don't know who
know the
it would
speed.
be.
You don't know.
I don't know names, but there was lots of them in the drunken days where I'm just like, what the fuck was that? My mouth hurts. It's supposed to be fun.
Why are you doing this to me?
Ouch.
Leave me alone.
And for sure, to be clear, in the beginning, I was a horrible kisser too. But then you learn.
Did you ever make out with your hand?
No,
You never did that?
no.
Never see. You never, what teen movie is that in? Where they're like, you got to make out with your hand. You're like,
Yeah, you got to make it like. Is that like Sandlot or something like that?
you
or-
make like the little face.
yeah, and you like kiss it.
The one where the girl shows
You're
her
like,
chi-chis out of the pool. Remember that one?
That's the Sandlot.
No. That's Wendy
Oh, shit.
Peppercorn.
Yes.
The one where she actually shows it's with that guy.
Oh God.
Not Breakfast with Fast Time at Ridgemont High. Sean Penn.
Oh, right.
Spicoli.
Fuck.
Spicoli. Wow.
That movie's so good.
Fucking pizza, bro.
Come
It's
on,
right here.
come on, Mr.
Come
Hand.
on.
Shit.
I love the thing too. This what's the thing of the. No one remembers who won the fight. They just remember that you fought.
Yeah.
That's Fast Times at Ridgemont High, where the kid stands up to the bully and gets his fucking ass beat,
Yeah.
and then everyone's like, "It's sick that you stood up, though."
Yeah. It is true. You got to stand your own ground, even when you're going to get in the ass whooping.
He's got the hot older sister.
Yeah.
God, that movie's so good. So formative.
I haven't seen it in years, to be honest with you. I'm kind of like, it's been so long. It's like Stargate for me right now, actually.
We just watched this movie last night. This new movie with the fucking Benicio del Toro. It's like a heist movie, but they're heisting plans for a catalytic converter to reduce emissions on automobiles. And at the end of the movie, they talk about like, for years, from the 50s to the 70s, the automobile industry, the major developers in the U.S. suppressed the science to reduce emissions.
The water car died. The water car dude died.
This
saying
crazy
they
shit.
poisoned me, and then his water car got stolen.
He had a water car?
Yeah, and
like a hydro pump water car? Yeah.
There's so many stories like that. It's like,
I mean, we had electric cars
people.
in 1910.
Yeah.
Or like
Also,
late 1800s.
The Ford Model T back in the day, 100 years ago, 100 plus years, ran on two kinds of fuels, and it got the same miles per gallon that we do now. It may have changed recently, but you mean to tell me like 100 years later, we're still at 26 miles per gallon? Even though my phone just can fucking read my brain waves and tell me, like, sell me shit I'm thinking about. I'm like, it's insane. It's like, wake up, people. They're suppressing all sorts of amazing shit that can change the world.
Wake up, sheep.
Wake up, motherfuckers.
Sheeple.
Well, that's
our message. That's
the message of this whole thing.
Wake up.
Fuck corporations. Wake up. Listen to Prison Song by System of a Down and wake up.
Well, thanks for coming, dude.
I love you guys. Thanks for having me.
We appreciate you. You are a legend of the show, and so you had to be our first guest.
Craig P. Conant.
You're our first guest.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
First one.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
We'll
This is
always
perfect.
bring you candy if you come.
I love candy. I'm on tour right now, so I love any.
Yeah, where can everybody find you, man? What's going on?
Craig P. Conant, on all social media platforms. And then I got a tour. I have like 42 cities.
Damn.
Fuck, that's so
Fucking
sick,
crazy.
dude.
So we can literally
This
say he's
year.
coming to a city near you.
Yeah, and I have a Pacific Northwest run coming to Portland, Tacoma, Spokane, Seattle.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's so
Amazing.
cool. So fucking
Amazing.
cool.
Dude, well, thank you for everything.
That's so tight. Congratulations, Craig.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Loosey Goosey tour.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah.
By the way, this shirt is fire. Check it out.
It actually is.
Oh, I brought a hoodie because I knew this might happen.
Right there, that camera up there.
Bam.
There it is. Boom.
Boom, loosey goosey,
Sick.
baby. Yeah.
Come and get one of
I should
those.
have brought more. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Is anybody a medium? Are you a medium?
I'm a medium.
Okay.
He's a medium.
I'll get you
like a
one.
large.
Don't worry. This is a weird ending.
Well, thanks
No, this
all.
is it.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Chat
Nice.
soon. Peace.
Love you all.
Peace, you guys.